What is up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to another episode of the vlog. Today is a new wheels day yet again. I know that everybody recently saw the video for the Revolve wheels, which was only a couple months ago, or like a month ago actually. But a lot has changed since then. I know I'm just awful at documenting it, but we're documenting it now because today is the day that the replacement wheels are coming in the mail. So if we go ahead and take a look at the car now, the Revolves came off and I went back to stockies. I did end up just selling them. Everything with the car is essentially the same. A couple of things have just been done behind the scenes, which I will show you. Of course, we have the yellow calipers. This is just paint, so I just painted the calipers yellow. I will probably be changing those in the future, but for now we're just going to leave them as yellow. Dutch Parts Co. front lip. This is a really popular front lip for these Mark 6s. I did of course have to raise the car up to fit these big 225/40s in these wheel wells, and even so I still kind of rub on them. That is just a quick update on the car while we wait for the wheels to get here. And then I will show you guys the wheels and we will work on getting them mounted up. So let's start the day, boys. So the wheels finally arrived. I just got these in the mail. I just have one right here. The rest are outside. We're gonna take them to get mounted. But these are the 3SDM 009s. So let's open them up and just take a look. Wait. Okay. There they are, the 3SDM 009s. There they are. They're 18 by 8.5, 42 offset. And yeah, these are super sick wheels. All right, I got the wheels and the tires all loaded up in the back of the Crosstrek, so we're gonna hit the road, hopefully get there in time to drop these off and get these mounted. So we picked up the wheels from Ons. I have them in the back of the car. We're gonna go mount them up. So there are the wheels all mounted up, similar to the way the Revolves look, but a little bit different. I think they look really good on the car. So we are gonna get back to the house and hopefully get them all mounted and everything. All right, what's up? It's a new day. We're here in my friend Riley's garage. He's currently out of town, but he has all my tools and my spanner wrenches to lower the coils back down. So we're just here for the day. Yesterday we had to stop because I did not have hub-centric rings that would fit these wheels. They didn't come with wheels, which they typically do, but this time they didn't. So I did have to go down to Discount Tire this morning, which is a local tire shop to me, and they luckily had some of the hub-centric rings that I needed. Luckily these fit, and they should just go perfectly onto the car now. So I left the car here overnight and we are gonna work on lowering it down. So, lift the wheel up and make sure the ring goes in. So this is actually a 73.1 and the hub-centric rings is just a 73 flat, so it's 0.1 millimeters off, but as you can see, it's snug in there. It's not gonna go anywhere, so it's not a big deal. Let me put the last ring in, and then we'll be good to throw them on the car. So I'm gonna do the rears first, because the rears, they just have a little spacer in them that is keeping the car higher. So I just have to take the little spacer out, and then we'll be at the perfect height for the wheels, and we should be good to go. So all we have to get rid of is this little brass colored looking spacer here. This basically just adds a little bit of space. You can choose to run it or not. It comes with the BCs. So all I have to do is just remove this, and then the height should already be set, and we should just be able to throw the wheels on. So I got the rears on the car. It's not on the ground yet, but here is how she's looking. So the rears are on, ready to be lowered down. I do have 5mm spacers because I know these are 42 offset. The Revolves I had previously were 38, so they poked. It was pretty much perfect, but for now, I think I'm just gonna run them without for the time being. So here's the driver's side, and then here is the passenger side. I'm gonna lower it down and get started on the front. So I got the driver's side lowered to about where I think it's gonna sit. This is typically about, I believe, how much space I had before. I might have to go a little bit lower, to be honest. But for now, we're just gonna leave it here and we'll test this height and see what it's like. Just go to the other side and show you about how much we're actually going down. So this is about how much that we're dropping right here, this chunk right here. So we're dropping a fair amount in the front. I know it looks like a lot, but really the reason we are so high is just all tire. So with the 215s that we have now, I think we'll be fine to go this much lower. So I think this should be a good height. I'm gonna lower this one down and then we're gonna test fit the wheels, make sure it's good. If it is good, then I'll just leave it. I won't really adjust anything else. But if we do have to raise it a little bit or lower it a little bit more, we'll do that when we get there. So I got the height set in the front and then we ran into another issue. I have soap down there. It is leaking air from the bead. So I went to put this tire on, and when I put it on, it was just really flat on the ground. So I checked the tire pressure, it had literally no pressure in here. I filled it with air and then sprayed just some water and found that it is leaking on the bead. So I took the wheel off and I had to take it back to the tire shop where I had them mounted and have them remount this tire again. And then hopefully then we can just have the car done and ready to be back on the road. I'm back at the same location that I typically film at to reveal my cars. So it's another new day. It took 3 days to get these wheels on. It took way longer than I thought because we kept running into issues with tires leaking and with not having hub-centric rings. So it took a couple days to put the wheels on, but now everything is on, the height is sorted, and the wheels are just on and ready to go. So the car is done. So without any further ado, I will show you exactly what she's looking like now. I know you got like a little bit of a preview before when I was putting it on, but this is the official reveal of the car. So yeah, I just kind of felt the change. I liked the revolves. They just weren't exactly what I was going for. I wanted something a little bit different. As much as I loved lipped wheels, I just kind of wanted something a tiny bit different. These do have a kind of a lip, but even with as stretched as these tires are, they still don't really show. But I really like the way these wheels look. I'm really happy with the way they turned out. I did end up putting the 5mm spacers on the rear. So as you can see, they poke just a tiny bit more. From the rear, our profile is just a little bit. I'm running about 3 degrees of camber in the rear, -3, excuse me, in the rear. And then the fronts are just flush, so no spacers in the front. So this is what the fronts look like. So yeah, for now, the car is just gonna stay like this and sit like this. I love the way these wheels look. I love the way the car has come out over the past few months. So I'm not really sure what is next for this car. We don't really have power mods. All I have is intake, muffler delete, and GFB diverter valve. That is literally it. That's all that's on this car. So other than that, we're just completely stock. I do want to go like stage 1, maybe stage 2. But for now, this is where the car is gonna sit. I hope you guys have enjoyed this build. I know probably like nobody watches these videos, but I hope you guys have enjoyed so far, and I hope to see you again soon. And soon for me is probably like a month. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this build series, and where the car is coming, there's always more to come. There'll always be more mods for this car. I have no intentions of selling this car. I'll probably have this for probably forever. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed. As always, I appreciate you watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.